Good afternoon, top of the afternoon to you. Happy Saturday. Hey, you're listening to the Ask Dr. Ernst show. I'm your host, Dr. Aaron Ernst, and it's a show where pounds are shed, disease is dead, and where you can be set free from your health problems. I love that I get to take today to coach you and guide you to living life to not only just your fullest health potential, but allowing you to become your own doctor and healing yourself. You know, we call this the Ask Dr. Ernst show because you get to ask a question related to your health. We bring to you holistic, natural, functional, alternative answers that, again, engage your body's God-given natural ability to heal by itself. If you're new to our show, make sure you visit AskDrErnst.com. That's AskDrErnst.com. Tons of free information. Health tips, ebooks, protocols, recipes, guides, you name it. Everything is available online for you. And guys, how much is that stuff? Zero cost, completely free. And I think the greatest resource for you online are two buttons. One says contact, and of course, it's how you can ask your questions of us. But number two is the one that says request a free consultation. I mean, my goodness, today, so many of us are dealing with blood pressure, cholesterol, heart disease, weight loss resistance, diabetes, thyroid, MS, you name it. And if you're tired of what I call the medical merry-go-round, do you know what I'm talking about? Take this, it's not working, okay, try this, it's not working, okay, more of this and more of that. And then before you know it, it's kind of like, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. So we're here to help you find natural, holistic, real answers for your health. And today's topic, I think, is going to blow your mind. I'm calling it, is HGH, human growth hormone, a healing miracle? Or is it something that's more of a, fad? And I'm here to tell you today, listen, you have this incredible potential to save thousands of dollars, let your body naturally heal by itself, boost your energy, fix your skin, strengthen your muscles, strengthen your bones, fix your cholesterol, lower your risks for heart disease, arrhythmias, palpitations, etc., make your hair start growing back, fix your focus, memory, attention, etc. Guys, these are all the signs and symptoms of deficiencies in human growth hormone in adults. And those of you watching our live stream, I'm just trying to scroll this for you. Okay, look, tons and tons of health issues. So is it a healing miracle? I'm going to say no. It's what's supposed to happen. See, a miracle to me would be something unexpected. If I was to drop this phone and it just hovered and floated right there, that'd be a miracle. If I walked on water, that'd be a miracle. But if my body is supposed to secrete a hormone that helps me to heal, and it's not doing that, and we get it to do it naturally, not a miracle, the way it's supposed to be, health healing from within. Again, note the philosophy. Your body's designed to heal by itself. But if you didn't know about this small molecule called human growth hormone, if you didn't know that it is currently a $622 million business in the United States, if you didn't know the average person spends $1,000 per injection per month to get the health effects, and if you didn't know that it's something that declines with age, such that by the time you're 40, it's almost gone, still present but low, there are ways to naturally get this hormone boosted so you can save a ton of money, get the effects of the hormone and what it does for your body, and again, watch your skin become rejuvenated, watch your cholesterol levels start to shift back to normal. Palpitations, arrhythmias, heart dysfunctions, gone. Watch this. Weight loss around the abdomen. I'm going to share with you a little teaser. There is one supplement that can boost the human growth hormone production in your body naturally. Listen to this. As much as 500%. One supplement. Take it every day. 500% boost. We're going to talk about that during our show today. We're going to also, see, I'm teasing you, we're also going to let you know how to lose a tremendous amount of weight around your abdomen. Okay, so many of us are, it's the third week officially of January. Have you given up? The gyms are starting to now thin down. Most recipe books are on the shelves collecting dust. We get it. We understand. But what if I could show you a unique way to engage 40, 50, even 60 pounds of weight loss? Would that engage you? Would you go, yeah, sign me up for that? Bones stronger, cholesterol, sugar, triglycerides lower, weight out of the abdomen, muscles coming back. Guys, better sex drive, better functionality. Ladies, better focus, memory, attention, less brain fog, beautiful skin, glowing hair. What does human growth hormone do? All of that. And yet, unfortunately, most of us, it's gone. Listen to this statistic. By the time you're a senior citizen, we're not going to talk about what age that happens at, but you just figure it out. By the time you're a senior citizen, human growth hormone levels are 85% lower. When you're 80, it's basically gone. So I'm going to teach you today how to boost this hormone naturally, saving thousands and thousands of dollars. You're going to get the effects of the $1,000 injection. See that right there? $1,000 per injection. You'll get the effects in your body. You're going to lose a ton of weight. You're going to get your health back. You're going to learn how to do this, but it requires engaging natural production. And I'm also going to recommend highly, I am adding some boosted information to my webinar next Saturday, okay? The 29th. It is next Saturday. Can you believe this? We cracked the 100 mark, but now we're pushing for 200. I want 200 people online this next Saturday. I'm going to teach you everything to lose weight fast, boost your energy, get your metabolism back, brain fog gone. Watch this. Medications cut in half or gone within as little as 6 months. You're going to listen and hear actively from participants in the Ask Dr. Ernst program. They're joining us on this webinar via videocasts so you can hear what they did. And best yet, I'm going to show you how you find out, do you have this deficiency? Is there a blockage in your body's ability to heal by itself? I'm going to show you 3 simple steps to lose 30 to 40 pounds in as little as a couple weeks, maybe even months. I'm going to show you how to basically take your medications and kick them into the curb. I'm going to show you how to rapidly boost your energy, but all I need to know is, do you want to join me next Saturday, guys? 1 week from today, 10 a.m. in the morning. The webinar is free, but you have to register. So you can do it 2 ways. Pick up your phone and text your name and email to 704-906-2094, or just go ahead and call it. I have a call center. They're ready to pick up your phone. They're ready to answer it and say, yep, you're registered. You're good to go. And then on Saturday, next week, 10 a.m. in the morning, you open your laptop, boom, live webinar. I'll chat with you and all the participants, and I'm going to show you how to solve your health, how to lose weight, how to boost HGH, and get your energy back. Again, 704-906-2094. Call or text your name and email. Hey, it's the Ask Dr. Ernst Show. Don't go away. Human growth hormone, the healing miracle, and how to boost it. We'll be right back.
Sterling believes in the science of CBD. Here's 3 great reasons to choose Sterling CBD. Reason number 1, Sterling is pure CBD. Sterling CBD is made from pure CBD isolate. We remove all the THC and unnecessary compounds, leaving only pure CBD. Reason number 2, backed by science. The U.S. Anti-Doping Agency, USADA, has approved CBD for U.S. Olympic athletes, but they only approve pure CBD, like Sterling CBD. Reason number 3, our organic hemp is FDA approved. At Sterling CBD, we quality control test at every manufacturing stage. We start with organic hemp plants and track them to our FDA-registered food-grade extraction facility. Our pure CBD products include capsules, isolates, lotions, and oils. We even have CBD pet products. You can find Sterling CBD at drernstscbd.com. Use the coupon code Dr. Ernst for 20% off your order.
How come there are people who drink a pint of whiskey a day for 20, 30 years, and at the end of it only 20 or 30% become cirrhotic? What happened to the others? And we speculated, we hypothesized, oh, it's the enzyme, alcoholic dehydrogenase made by the stomach. Maybe it's different, maybe it's genes, maybe it's polymorphism. The answer appears to be coffee. If you drink that much alcohol and drink 1 cup of regular coffee a day, 20% reduction in alcoholic cirrhosis risk. 2 cups, 40%, 4 cups, 80%. It's not a license to drink heavily.
Right.
And drink coffee and protect your liver. You know, you could still get Korsakoff psychosis, cardiomyopathy, pancreatitis, kill people on the road,
Sure.
ruin your marriage, but it does protect the liver. It's pretty amazing.
Here's a secret your grocery store does not want you to know. At ThriveMarket.com, get up to 50% off all your organic groceries delivered to your door for free. Shop organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, and paleo. And get a free jar of coconut oil. Thrive Market. Wholesome products, wholesale prices. Get your free coconut oil today only at ThriveMarket.com.
Good afternoon. Hey, you're listening to the Ask Dr. Ernst Show. I'm your host, Dr. Aaron Ernst. Yes, it's the show where pounds are shed, disease is dead, and you can be set free from your health issues when you do one thing: become your own doctor. You know, in Latin, doctor means to teach, and I'd like to teach you how to learn how to heal your body. If you can engage in a process that will help you to rejuvenate, regenerate, boost your energy, reclaim your health, then guess what? You are now the doctor. And then watch this. You get to teach your family, your loved ones, your friends. See it? You become a doctor, an educator, a learner, someone who can say, wait a second, I don't like what's going on with my health. I want my symptoms to improve, whatever it is. Today we're talking about human growth hormone. Is it a anti-aging miracle? Is it a healing miracle? Is it everything that it's touted to be? And I'm here to share a little secret with you. Yes, it is, but not miracle. We talked about this at the top of the hour. A miracle is something that you have happen that should not have happened. Okay, you ate a plate of brownies every day for 6 months and you lost weight. That would be a miracle. You woke up one day and all of a sudden your bank account is $7 million greater and you didn't do anything. No lottery tickets, nothing. That's a miracle. You dare your friends to go walk on water and you pull it off. Miracle. Now, the human body healing by itself, not a miracle. It's supposed to happen. You were born with an innate immune response, something that can actually repair, regenerate, and heal. But remember, you have systems in your body that tell it what to do, how to do it, when to do it. It's all regulated by the master system, your nerve pathways, brain, spinal cord, nerves, etc., and by the hormones that are secreted from your brain and other organs. Did you know that human growth hormone is something that every single person over the age of 40 needs because the natural production declines? Okay, you can see when we're younger, right, 7, 8, 9, 10, of course human growth hormone is screaming out like crazy. Why? We're growing. Our bones are forming every single day. We're making our organs bigger, our skin, our brain, everything's growing. And when we hit roughly 20, it starts to drop. By the time you're 40, it's lower. By the time you're 60, 85% less. By the time you're 80, it's almost gone. Can you do something to prevent this from happening and boost it naturally? Yes. Okay, what is conventional treatments? Medical treatments? Well, they have pills, sprays, and injections. The most popular, of course, are the injections because if you boost it really rapidly, you get an effect. Okay, can it make you lose weight if you inject yourself with human growth hormone and do a low-calorie restrictive diet? Sure. Plenty of people do this, but are you ready to shell out $1,000 on the average Sometimes I see it $550, sometimes $1,300, but on average, it's $1,000 per injection human growth hormone. What if I shared with you today a way to boost it naturally without having to spend thousands and thousands of dollars? Again, I teased you at the top of the hour. There's a supplement that the research shows if you use this every single day, you can have up to a 500% increase in human growth hormone. Let's just talk about it. What is this supplement? Okay, well, L-arginine. Many studies have been done on this, some going back as far as the 80s. Okay, I know that feels like an eternity ago, right? Like 1980 to today. Ugh. Okay. 500% increase in some studies when you start supplementing. Now, how much L-arginine? Because I know what you're thinking, okay, because I can see the thumbs up in the faces on Facebook, okay? Dr. Ernst, I'm salivating. How much arginine should I take? Okay, the research says anywhere from 5 to 9 grams. 5,000 to 900 milligrams. That's just one supplement. There's a ton. So what am I going to do today? I'm going to show you supplements to use, natural techniques to boost it, and why would you want to do this? Because in my opinion, you need to learn first. If I just tell you, go take these 10 supplements and go do these 10 things, that's great, but you're going to lose the motivation after 3, 4, 5 months. Why? Because if you don't know what it's doing and what your body is using this human growth hormone for, it becomes difficult for us to remember to take the supplements and do the routines. Does that make sense? That's why so many resolutions fail. We want to lose 20 pounds. We get super excited, January 1st week, 3rd week, etc. But by the end of the month, we're kind of like, no thanks. I'm back to my normal routines. Okay, so what are the symptoms of a deficiency in human growth hormone? Skin dryness, crackling, aching, etc. Weight gain around your waist. Big one for most of us. Decreased muscle mass and strength. Loss of energy and stamina. Hair loss, right? I mean, my God, my hair's falling out like crazy. It's not necessarily other hormones. It's human growth hormone. Cortisol levels elevated. That's stress. Cholesterol elevated. Sugars elevated. That's heart disease and diabetes, guys. Why do you think so many of us struggle with our health when 40 comes around? You know, it used to be the genetic clock kicked in, right? The doctor would say, well, you're getting older. Now you're experiencing the drop in human growth hormone, which you can curve if you understand these techniques I'm going to teach you today. Watch this. Did you know that osteoporosis, most people think, is because of age, number 1, lack of the correct intake of calcium, number 2, and other vitamins? So everybody jumps onto, how do I strengthen my bones? What supplements should I take? No, get human growth hormone up and watch this. Bones regenerate. They become denser and stronger. Anxiety, depression, concentration issues, brain fog, all human growth hormone. So look at all these symptoms on this list and imagine them disappearing. You can do that, and you can have your health back as well. All right? So again, what are the top reasons that I would want to do this? Well, listen to this. On average, in just 6 months, without exercise, your muscles become stronger. On average, most people within 6 months lost 14% of their total body fat. That's huge. On average, cholesterol profiles improved, LDLs dropped, HDLs climbed, triglycerides got better. The regrowth of heart tissues and organs, liver, spleen, kidney, pancreas, that naturally somewhat shrink over age improved. So your organs can actually grow back. Major boost to immune system, lowered blood pressure, more energy, stronger bones, faster wound healing, thicker skin. You know, like as we get older, right? Like this starts to get really thin and it starts to wrinkle. Imagine, poof, gone. Human growth hormone. Hair regrowth, wrinkle removal, sharper vision, improved memory, and improved sleep, right? 17 major reasons you should pay attention today. 17 major reasons you should join me for the webinar I'm hosting next Saturday. Why? I'm going to show you a very special technique that is done here in Charlotte without injecting that can boost your human growth hormone significantly beyond even what the arginine supplement can do, which is a 500% boost. Imagine a 1,000% boost. Going back to, again, the human growth hormone levels of a 20, 21-year-old, which is vibrance, life, energy, etc. All right, so listen, human growth hormone is a hormone that is produced by your body naturally. Does it decline with age? Yes. Does it have to? No. All right, what does it do? Well, technically, the hormone itself doesn't do anything. It has to be converted in your liver primarily into something called insulin growth factor number 1. And insulin growth factor number 1 stimulates regeneration, regrowth, rebuild, you name it. Listen to this. In 2016, a study was done in the Clinical Medicine Insights, Endocrinology and Diabetes Journal, basically. They found out that when human growth hormone levels are low, IGF-1, insulin growth factor 1 levels are low, and that makes your body lose muscle mass, gain weight, have all of those symptoms. So we're looking at like in 2016. So what they discovered is this, and this is going to shock you. The injections, though they work, require a booster, if you will, every month. This is why it's $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year. Those injections only work for short periods of time, and you have to combine them with strenuous exercise and very low caloric intake diets. So if you've heard of these programs who say 500 calories a day and injections every week or every month and you'll get these great results, does it work? Yes. Okay, I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm just saying that's a ton of money and a lot of time. And unfortunately, the newest research is showing not only does it work, but if you have cancer in your body, if you've got rapid growths, it may make them worse. So think of this. It's a hormone that makes things grow and regenerate and rejuvenate. So if you have these abnormal cells, cancer cells, etc. in your body, you don't want to stimulate them. So you have to be really, really careful with the injections. So my philosophy would be, let's do this naturally. Let's boost it from within. Okay, what are some techniques you can do? And it's going to come as a shock because guess what? Every week when I talk about techniques, they're almost the same because they work universally. These will be ones that boost your immune system. These will be ones that help you to lose weight. These will be ones that get you off medications. Why? What I'm going to teach you today does boost human growth hormone, but it also helps all your other hormones. It drops cortisol. It elevates your insulin sensitivity, making your blood sugars better. It boosts your energy. It helps to regulate your natural healing. So that's what we want. We want you healing yourself. Step number 1 to optimizing your human growth hormone. Ready? Reduce your carbohydrate intake. I know you're going to say, Dr. Ernst, you talk about this every single week, but did you know that sugar not only turns into fat, but it destroys the conversion of human growth hormone into insulin like growth factor 1? As far back as 1970, a study published in the journal Diabeticology, basically the etiology or the creation of diabetes, they found that individuals with higher than normal growth hormone during their current age compared to those that had diabetes or insulin resistance had a significant reduction. So if you have diabetes, elevated insulin, elevated blood sugars, significant reductions in human growth hormone. Sugar intake directly blocks the conversion of human growth hormone to its active insulin-like growth factor. So if you're eating more than about 40 grams of carbohydrates per day, just know your insulin levels are elevating and your human growth hormone levels are dropping. We have about 10 other techniques that I need to review with you, but right now I want to offer you the chance to join me for a webinar that I'm hosting next Saturday. Today is a teaser. I'm going to show you some things to do, but imagine a test that's going to find out exactly how healthy your body is. Imagine a test that shows you your diet, the diet specific to your genetics. We now have that. Imagine a test that can find toxicity levels that are showing you why you're not losing weight. Most of the time, weight loss resistance isn't the fact you're doing the right things. It's that you have a toxin in your fat cells and you can't burn it because you would get sick if you did. And imagine a secret technique that you can get here done in Charlotte that boosts your human growth hormone by 1,000%, helps you to increase the production of healing. All of that revealed on the webinar Saturday, January 29th, 10 a.m. in the morning. If you'd like to join me, pick up the phone right now and call 704-906-2094. You can also text your name and your email. Don't forget that. Some of you text in, I want to come to the webinar, but then we don't know your name and we don't know your email, so we have to text you back. Simple. Name and email, boom, you're registered. Call the number 704-906-2094. Free webinar. It's about an hour. Guys, look, it's only an hour of your day, and it's going to radically transform your health. You'll lose weight, you'll feel great, you'll get your energy back, and it's all free. 704-906-2094. Text, name and email, or call, and I look forward to seeing you guys next Saturday for the webinar. It's absolutely free, and when we come back, the techniques that will boost your human growth hormone so fast, you're going to get tremendous results. We'll be right back.
Sterling believes in the science of CBD. Here's 3 great reasons to choose Sterling CBD. Reason number 1, Sterling is pure CBD. Sterling CBD is made from pure CBD isolate. We remove all the THC and unnecessary compounds, leaving only pure CBD. Reason number 2, backed by science. The U.S. Anti-Doping Agency, USADA, has approved CBD for U.S. Olympic athletes, but they only approve pure CBD, like Sterling CBD. Reason number 3, our organic hemp is FDA approved. At Sterling CBD, we quality control test at every manufacturing stage. We start with organic hemp plants and track them to our FDA-registered food-grade extraction facility. Our pure CBD products include capsules, isolates, lotions, and oils. We even have CBD pet products. You can find Sterling CBD at drernstcbd.com. Use the coupon code Dr. Ernst for 20% off your order.
How come there are people who drink a pint of whiskey a day for 20, 30 years, and at the end of it, only 20 or 30% become cirrhotic? What happened to the others? And we speculated, we hypothesized, oh, it's the enzyme, alcoholic dehydrogenase made by the stomach. Maybe it's different. Maybe it's genes. Maybe it's polymorphism. The answer appears to be coffee. If you drink that much alcohol and drink 1 cup of regular coffee a day, 20% reduction in alcoholic cirrhosis risk. 2 cups, 40%. 4 cups, 80%. It's not a license to drink heavily.
Right.
And drink coffee and protect your liver. You know, you could still get Korsakoff psychosis, cardiomyopathy, pancreatitis, kill people on the road, ruin your marriage, but it does protect the liver. It's pretty amazing.
Here's a secret your grocery store does not want you to know. At ThriveMarket.com, get up to 50% off all your organic groceries delivered to your door for free. Shop organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, and paleo. And get a free jar of coconut oil. Thrive Market. Wholesome products, wholesale prices. Get your free coconut oil today only at ThriveMarket.com.
So this is the difference between biodynamic and conventional farming. Just look at the difference in vineyards here. You have very green grass and herbs and life growing, and then dead soil over here. So this is a conventional vineyard where they spray pesticides, they use a lot of tractors to pull up the soil. This soil is dead, it's dry. There's no life. This is Klaus's vineyard. It's farmed biodynamically. Everything is picked by hand and they don't use any chemicals. So there's life, there's green grass, everything grows. This is the big disparity between conventional farming and biodynamic farming, and you can see it perfectly side by side. We prefer this wine, of course, because this wine is dead. There's nothing living in it.
Good afternoon. Happy Saturday. Hey, you're listening to the Ask Dr. Ernst Show. It's the show where pounds are shed, disease is dead, and where you can be set free from your health problems. I'm your host, Dr. Aaron Ernst, and what a lively conversation we're having. Great comments on Facebook. Lots of thumbs up and likes. Hey, YouTubers, if you're watching online, leave us a comment. Okay, you can't do a little thumbs up and likes on YouTube, but you can comment, which helps people to see the feed and helps us to engage with you. What are we talking about today? We're talking about this concept of, is human growth hormone a miracle for healing? A miracle for anti-aging? A miracle for regeneration? And if you've been listening since the top of the hour, my answer to it is no. It is not a miracle. It is just what's supposed to happen. A miracle would be something unexpected. Human growth hormone healing you is expected, but The challenge is many of us, it declines as we get older because we're not doing the techniques to keep it elevated. So this graph shows as a child, age 10, tons of human growth hormone. And as we go to 20 to 30 to 40, boom, almost noticed, gone by 40. This is why, in my opinion, most adults will say, ever since I turned 40, like my metabolism went south on me. My health went south on me. I'm starting to take medications. I just don't feel the way I did when I was 20. And they're blaming it on their genetics or their lack of medications when in fact, watch this, it's just a natural decline that you can stop. You can boost this naturally without having to spend thousands of dollars. Why do I say that? Well, currently it's a $622 million industry, $1,000 per injection. Many injections needed sometimes weekly or monthly. So can you imagine $12,000 once a month, $52,000 every week? And there are people who pay that. Why? Because when you boost it, it does work. But I'm going to teach you today the techniques to get this naturally producing in high rates. And it starts with focusing on what's going on the inside. Okay, number one, the worst destroyer of human growth hormone is sugar. Sugar elevates insulin. And insulin causes a sensitivity reaction, so your liver does not convert human growth hormone into insulin-like growth factor, which is what we want. High levels of insulin, high levels of blood sugar negate the ability for your body to convert the human growth hormone. Did you also know this, ready? That if you're not eating enough protein, you don't get a good production of human growth hormone. And here's the thing. Most people, as we age, don't eat enough protein. Did you know that on average, most adults need about 70 grams of protein per day? And yet most of us get 40 to 60 on average. It's a necessary ingredient for the production of muscle, collagen, tissue, and organ growth and repair through human growth hormone. In 2013, the Journal of Nutrition in Clinical Practice found if your protein levels are low in your diet, watch this, increased risk of osteoporosis, increased risk of muscle wasting, increased risk of dementia, Alzheimer's, cognitive decline. Why? Human growth hormone levels are not being supported. We can get our proteins, of course, from clean sources, grass-fed beef, wild-caught fish, eggs that are free-range, pasture-raised, etc. And get this, if you eat a lot of nuts and seeds, you can bump your protein levels up, and it's been shown to help to support human growth hormone production. Now, the greatest thing you can do is to combine intermittent fasting with a ketotic diet. Okay, 2005, the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found out that if you get into ketosis, which means you've got ketone bodies floating around in your blood that you can measure, it supports an elevation in human growth hormone and also helps you to rebuild your muscle, lose weight, lower inflammation, fix their insulin sensitivity, increases cellular repair and cellular renewal. I mean, come on. Why does all that happen? Because human growth hormone starts to elevate. Reminder, this type of a diet is a combination of fasting, skipping breakfast, eating lunch later, and doing what's called a high-fat, plant-sourced, of course, high-fat, 70 to 80% diet, moderate protein, 60 to 70 grams, and super low carbohydrates, 25, 30, 35 per day. And when you do that, you will see a huge boost in human growth hormone. Did you know that the right kind of workout will drastically boost human growth hormone, but the wrong kind makes it drop? What am I talking about? Well, the low intensity, long duration, 30 minutes on a treadmill, 30 minutes on a bike, 30 minutes on the stair climbers, it destroys human growth hormone. Okay, what do we need to do instead? Have you guys heard of this phrase called HIIT, high intensity training, or burst, rapid movements? In 2005, in the journal Medicine and Science and Sports and Exercise, they found out that rapid lifting of weights significantly increases human growth hormone as much as 2 to 3 times the normal production. And watch this. In the Journal of Applied Physiology, they discovered that the harder your workout is on intervals, the greater the production of human growth hormone. So the study suggests that if you do a hard, intense, short 6-minute workout, you get not only an elevation in human growth hormone, but you get what's called the afterburn effect, which it lasts for hours. Whereas the cardio workouts, treadmills, running, etc., actually decreases human growth hormone production because cortisol levels elevate because it's a stress. Okay, so if we combine that type of workout with the ketotic diet, with intermittent fasting, The research is evident. The Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, the Journal of Clinical Investigation, the Western Journal of Medicine, they all have studies showing that you can drastically boost human growth hormone in a combination of intermittent fasting and ketotic dieting. If you really want to push it hard, then do a 2-day, a 3-day, or even a 4-day fast. Listen to your body and its symptoms, but this block fasting's also been shown to drastically increase human growth hormone. Now watch this. Here's something we can do even, I know the snow's kind of been fading from this week. If you're in the greater Charlotte area, right, last Sunday, right, massive dump, several inches. But if you do what's called a cold plunge, and I've seen some people even on Facebook do this, right, where they'll go out in January and jump in a pool for 10 or 15 seconds, or they'll roll around in the snow and then hop into a hot tub. This cold heat, hot, cold. The Journal of Cryobiology found out cold exposure, cold plunges into a pool, cold showers can increase human growth hormone significantly. And one easy way to do this is about the last 60 seconds of your shower, right? You're all hot and everything's good and clean. You just crank it over to cold and you stand there for 60 seconds and then guess what? Human growth hormone jumps through the roof. So much so, it's almost equal to that of the injections. Hey guys, we have a commercial break coming up, but here's my little action for you right now. Next Saturday, okay, we're hosting the Metabolic Metabolism Makeover, the New Year, New You webinar. How to lose 20, 30, even 40 pounds fast, how to boost natural human growth hormone, how to boost your cellular repair and healing, but most importantly, how to get your health back the right way. We're going to identify the test that'll find your underlying root causes. We're going to show you how to find out what your diet should be so you get maximum results. We're even going to give away a lot of free information, free tests. But you have to be on the webinar to get that. 704-906-2094. Call that number right now, or you can text your name and email to register. Our goal is 200. We're already another 30 up just since the top of the hour. Don't miss this opportunity because it only comes on the 29th. 704-906-2094. Call or text your name and email. The Ask Dr. Ernst Show. We'll be right back.
Sterling believes in the science of CBD. Here's 3 great reasons to choose Sterling CBD. Reason number 1, Sterling is pure CBD. Sterling CBD is made from pure CBD isolate. We remove all the THC and unnecessary compounds, leaving only pure CBD. Reason number 2, backed by science. The U.S. Anti-Doping Agency, USADA, has approved CBD for U.S. Olympic athletes, but they only approve pure CBD, like Sterling CBD. Reason number 3, our organic hemp is FDA approved. At Sterling CBD, we quality control test at every manufacturing stage. We start with organic hemp plants and track them to our FDA-registered food-grade extraction facility. Our pure CBD products include capsules, isolates, lotions, and oils. We even have CBD pet products. You can find Sterling CBD at drernstcbd.com. Use the coupon code Dr. Ernst for 20% off your order.
What if we told you coffee was good for you?
Coffee is the single highest source of antioxidants in the Western diet. More antioxidants than kale, more antioxidants than 70% dark chocolate, and more antioxidants than blueberries.
In fact, what if we told you that coffee is really good for you?
Research shows that 3 to 5 cups of coffee per day dramatically enhances performance in high-intensity exercise, improves memory, reaction times, and overall cognitive function, decreases risk of depression, promotes weight loss by boosting metabolic rates, reduces risk of type 2 diabetes up to 40%, decreases risk of liver cancer up to 71%, reduces risk of Parkinson's up to 30%, and decreases risk of Alzheimer's up to 65%. Overall, coffee drinkers live longer. People who drink 3 to 5 cups of coffee per day have about a 15% lower risk of premature mortality compared to people who don't drink coffee.
Good afternoon. Happy Saturday. Hey, you're listening to the Ask Dr. Ernst Show. I'm your host, Dr. Aaron Ernst, and today we are having an incredible conversation, at least I think we are, about one of the most important things you can do to revolutionize your health and your healing. It's to learn more about this hormone called human growth hormone. Some people say it's the anti-aging miracle. Some people say it's a healing miracle. If you've been sticking around since the top of the hour, I don't call it a miracle because it's just what your body's supposed to do when you have elevated levels of human growth hormone. Meaning, you should be healing, you should be healthy, you should be active. If you're not, then you really need to kind of just push pause on life for a second and say, okay, hold on. Is it because of a deficiency in something? Is it because I'm eating a pattern that doesn't match what my body's asking for? Which is almost always the case, especially today with the standard American diet. Did you know that standard American diet can weaken your immune system, cause you to gain weight, destroy your ability to heal? And what is that kind of a diet? High grains, corn, wheat, rice, oats, etc. Very low fat, right? Everybody's afraid of fat. You see fat-free everything around you today. And very deficient in the correct types of proteins. We tend to eat proteins that are inexpensive, corn-fed, grain-fed, etc. And I've talked about this many times on my show before. If the food you eat is sick, you're going to get sick. So we need to eat healthy foods. We need to eat the foods that are designed for your body. And yes, there are different body types. There's different blood types. There are different best diets. But when you boil it all down to just the basics, it's just real food, guys. So I'm going to teach you today how to boost your natural human growth hormone production and get the major benefits from it. And because this is now our final segment for this week, you really do need to join me on Saturday, January 29th. It's a metabolic makeover. It's a new year, new you makeover. It's a total body makeover. It's you engaging in simple techniques. Guys, I'm talking like insanely easy. No major gym workouts, no major crazy diets, just raw, real results. You're going to physically hear from people here in Charlotte who've lost 10, 15, 20, even 30 or 40 pounds in as little as a couple months. You're going to find out what diet is the best for you based upon your metabolic workups. You're going to discover the top 3 things. Listen to this, 3 things that help you to heal. What are they? Well, you got to join me on the webinar to learn that. You're going to find out how you can stimulate 2 of those 3 completely by yourself at home, and how the third one just needs a little bit of tweaking, but it's very easy to do. We're also going to share with you ways to reduce and eliminate medication. We're going to help you to boost your energy levels. We're going to get you losing weight. We already talked about that. We're going to get your cholesterol levels down, your sugar levels down, your triglyceride levels down, and more than likely just life back. So maybe you're listening today and you've been diagnosed with something and you're going, God, I wonder if there's another way. Maybe you're listening today and you're into the 3rd week of your New Year resolutions and you haven't lost the weight you wanted, 5 pounds down, but you were shooting for 40. Okay, maybe you're somebody who's going, I'm just tired of dealing with what I have with my health. I want my life back. I want my energy back. I want everything back. The webinar is going to help you to identify what do you need to do. Okay, so how do we register? Simple. Call this number, 704-906-2094. 704-906-2094. Or you can text your name and your email. And when is this webinar? Next Saturday, 10 a.m. in the morning. Is it live? Yes. What does that mean? Well, I'm popping on my computer screen. I'm coming into your house. We're going to go through everything I just mentioned and even answer your specific questions. You have a specific chat box. You can engage with me, and bam, we'll help you to get your answers. But the only way to do it is to register so I can get you on with the links you need. 704-906-2094. Again, text your name and email or just call in and my call center's ready. I'm seeing the lines light up right now, so just keep doing it, okay? Why would we want to focus on human growth hormone and get that miracle to activate within your body? Okay, well, number one, increase muscle mass without exercise. Did you hear me on that? You can get stronger without having to work out. Remember I said that on that webinar, I'm going to show you how to build your body back without crazy gym workouts. 14.4% loss of fat on the average within just 6 months without dieting. Like there it is, right? The secret. So human growth hormone can help you to lose weight around your abdominal cavities, and it helps to regenerate your organs. Improved cholesterol profiles, better HDLs, lower LDLs, lower triglycerides. Regrowth of organs. I don't know if you know this or not. We used to think for years that once an organ was damaged, it doesn't grow back. But now, 2022, 2021, we're learning the heart can grow back, the liver, the spleen, the kidney. All of these organs naturally shrink as you get older, and they can become vibrant and alive with human growth hormone. And you just simply need to follow these techniques to boost it. Greater cardiac output, better blood flow, stronger heart functionality, which leads to lower blood pressure, better energy, faster healing, thicker, more vibrant, youthful skin, stronger bones, removal of wrinkles, improved sleep. Do you guys see where I'm going with this? Increased memory. Like, why would you not want to do this? I mean, the only way I can figure you wouldn't is you didn't even know it could do it. So human growth hormone stimulation is something you can naturally do instead of having to inject. We talked about number one, reducing your sugar intake. The more insulin you have, the less human growth hormone you have, period. Number two, we talked about boosting your protein intake because it's needed for the regeneration that human growth hormone brings about. We want to make sure we get about 60 to 70 grams of protein per day. We discussed doing a ketotic diet, high fat, moderate protein, low carb, combined with intermittent fasting or block fasting, because the research, again, Clinical Journal of Endocrinology and Metabolism, Journal of Clinical Investigation, the Western Journal of Medicine, all says fasting with ketosis boosts human growth hormone. We discussed that there's a type of working out that a lot of you are doing, running on the treadmills, doing the stair climbers, right? Hopping on the spin bikes actually lowers human growth hormone. A study that was done in the Journal of Applied Physiology, again, found out the more intense but shorter duration your workout, the stronger human growth hormone effects you have. We also want to talk about, again, the cold plunges or the cold showers. Okay, Journal of Cryobiology found massive increase in human growth hormone when you either take a cold shower for the last 60 seconds, or you jump in a cold pool, or you go roll around in the snow if you have it, and then you warm yourself back up afterwards. Okay, what are some nutrients we can use? I talked at the top of the hour about one that does a 500% increase, L-arginine. Most of you are not taking it. It's not in your classic multivitamins. Simple and easy to get. Oral administration of L-arginine has been found to increase as much as 300 to 500% when you combine it with the diets and the workouts I just mentioned. 5 to 9 grams per day gets the biggest effect. What are some others? Okay, well, there's a ton, but I'm going to list them shortly and show you the amounts. There will be a list below after the top of the hour if you want to download it. But ready? Zinc. Oh, by the way, where is this list? Okay, well, the list is going to be on Facebook because I can post images and things like that to Facebook, and then I'll put some links in the Google YouTube links. So look right now, facebook.com/AskDrErnst. You can see the live stream, and then you can download the documents, okay? And they're free. Zinc, 8 to 11 milligrams per day, all shown to boost human growth hormone. Magnesium, has to be magnesium glycinate, just so you guys know. There's so many different magnesiums. Magnesium glycinate, 400 milligrams per day. In 2011, a journal was published in the International Journal of Andrology, which is kind of like a hormone journal, where they found that the 400 milligrams of magnesium boosts human growth hormone levels and helped convert it into insulin-like growth factor number 1, which is the active hormone. GABA, which is a neurotransmitter, 3,000 milligrams per day, shown to boost human growth hormone. Melatonin, why? Well, watch this. Human growth hormone is naturally the highest when you sleep. A lot of people can't sleep, so if you take a sleep support, human growth hormone production goes up. Arginine, we talked about. You can have as much as 5 to 9 grams. L-arginine, huge boost, up to 300 to 500%. Glycine is an amino acid that is found in collagen. 4 to 8 grams of that per day can stimulate the production of human growth hormone. Glutamine, which is an essential nutrient that many people take out because it helps them to increase their strength in their workouts. It also helps to stabilize the digestive system and prevent against leaks. An Iranian study found out that if you take 2 grams, which is not that much because most glutamine is in 4 to 5 gram scoops, it not only increased human growth hormone, but they saw a massive increase in upper and lower body strength, higher testosterone in males, and better blood flow, lower blood pressure when using glutamine to boost their human growth hormone. Arginine, again, I keep hammering it because it's the greatest one that I know of, 300 to 500% with 5 to 9 grams. And watch this, vitamin C. Studies have been shown that if you have high levels of vitamin C, you have high levels of a human growth hormone production, and the vitamin C deficiency is the #1 deficiency found in people with really low human growth hormone. So what would we want to do here? Well, I would suggest that you learn more about the hormones. You can re-listen to today's show if you need. You should follow the techniques I talked about that will help you to boost the human growth hormone, and maybe use some of these supplements. But remember, the hormone's produced by your brain. And there's a secret out there that I'm going to just share for the last 2 minutes. Let's see who's been sticking around. Chiropractic care and the production of human growth hormone has been studied such that they found out a massive increase with chiropractic care. Now you might say, well, how does chiropractic care help a hormone that's produced by your brain? Oh, wait a minute. Do you see the connection? Okay, your brain and spinal cord are surrounded by bones, and when the bones are out of alignment, it puts pressure on the nerves, and that can irritate normal functionality. There was a study done where they adjusted individuals' chiropractic techniques, and they measured different hormones, including oxytocin, cortisol, and watch this, human growth hormone. And what they discovered is that human growth hormone elevated for days after you get a chiropractic adjustment. There's one specific bone, it's called the atlas, and its position, its alignment determines the natural secretion that you have of human growth hormone. When out of alignment, it drops drastically. Guys, there are medical doctors stimulating this nerve using electrical stimulants, and they're watching human growth hormone climb and weight flying off. Blood pressure dropping, cholesterol's dropping, sugar's dropping, all by releasing one nerve in your neck. So when you join me on that webinar next Saturday, if you attend it, watch this, and you're in the local area, we're offering free examinations of that upper cervical bone. It's with thermography and an x-ray, and if you join us on the webinar, you have the opportunity to have that for free. Listen, it's all about you becoming a doctor and healing yourself. And the more I can teach you and show you how to do this, the healthier you get. And guess what? Then we change the world. We change your family. All right, so how do you join us for this webinar? Well, today, right now, it's the last chance offer with my shows to join us. 704-906-2094. That's the number to call right now to get free admission to the webinar. Again, weight down, medications gone, skin brighter, hair thicker, what else? You name it. Medications disappearing. You just need to register. Saturday, September 29th, 10 a.m. in the morning. It's a free live webinar, 704-906-2094. If you want to text your name and email, you can also do that, 704-906-2094. Hey, guys, thanks for tuning in today. I look forward to seeing you each and every Saturday at 3 o'clock with the Ask Dr. Ernst Show. Thanks so much. Have a great day.